In this video, I'm going to be talking about why AMD will hit $232 soon. And what I mean by soon is by the end of this year or maybe next year. Also, I'm going to be sharing a shocking study that says prepare for the upcoming AI chip shortage in 2026. You know what happens when the demand increases, right? And the supply decreases. That means the price for AI chips will skyrocket. Also, I'll be sharing some spicy project that AMD are cooking that will be launched by 2025 and 2026. All these can skyrocket the price of AMD stock to maybe more than 232, maybe 300, maybe $400. But $232, this is my target. This is for sure by the end of 2025, or maybe I'm assuming by 2026 for sure. All right, before I start, guys, I would like to remind you that 3 years ago, I called Google at not only $94 and it went all the way to $188. Also, I called Amazon at $103 and it went to $206. Also, I called Meta in 2022 at $135 and it went to more than $270. And also, I called Tesla at $156 and went to more than $312. Also, Bitcoin at 23K and it went to 46K. So guys, be with me in this game and we're going to make a lot of money. I'm sure AMD will hit the target that I set and we will see that maybe next year, maybe the year after. All these numbers that I'm showing you guys, they are only 3 years ago. Some of them doubled, some of them tripled, like Meta, for example, and Bitcoin. So if you look at the 2022 price, guys, it was this price, and now they all doubled, guys, and tripled. So I'm sure you're going to be looking at this video 3 years from now or 2 years from now and looking at AMD and you'll be happy, guys. So in 2020, my portfolio was only 4 figures and I went to 6 figures now, and hopefully, if you follow me, hopefully we will reach 7 figures, which is 1 million. This is the mission of the channel, that we will all reach 1 million after 5 years or 4 years or who knows. But we can't predict the market, right? But we can know which stock that can double from here 2 years or 3 years from now. And that's how you make the money, guys. So let's start. This graph showing something really scary, guys. Look at the AI chip market projection, which is the market size. Look how the chip market size is increasing. It increased from 31.6 billion today up to 846 billion by 2035. That is almost 27x. That means that there's going to be a huge demand for AI chips. And according to Forbes, 64% of companies will start adopting AI as part of their business to enhance their productivity. Additionally, projections suggest that by 2030, 1 in 10 vehicles on the road will be self-driven. There is another crazy graph that I want to talk about, guys. Look at this graph. This is crazy. This is the time it took these applications to reach 1 million users. Look at ChatGPT compared to Netflix, for example. It took ChatGPT only 5 days to reach its first 1 million user when it took Netflix more than 1,000 days, guys. This shows how the world is thirsty for AI and what comes with it. Look at, for example, Twitter. It took Twitter around 700 days to reach their first 1 million user. Or maybe look at also Airbnb, that is more than maybe 800 or 900 days. That is crazy, guys. That means the world is really thirsty for AI and they are ready to get whatever AI is offering. And guess what? This is in the advantage of Nvidia and AMD for sure. All these companies, they are the big dogs in the chip market production, and they're going to take a big piece of cake of this growth, guys. So this is another graph that is scary. Also, ChatGPT website reached 5.19 billion visits per month. This is also insane. It all adds on the previous two graphs on how the world is really thirsty and there's going to be a huge demand for AI in the future. And that's what's going to drive AMD's stock price to go up, up, up every year. Now that we talked about the future of AI and how the world will change into digitizing and AI everything, now let's talk about what AMD is preparing for that. First off, guys, AMD has like the big dog customers, which is Meta, Oracle, Tesla, all and many like other like 9 other big companies also. All these companies, they buy chips from AMD. If only AMD sells chips to Tesla and Meta, I think AMD will grow like significantly. And AMD is still taking shares out of other chip producing companies like Intel, for example. AMD is taking a lot of shares from other companies also. AMD is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like a snowball. That's how I can see it, guys. I'm not the one who said that. Lisa Su in an interview 7 days ago, she said that, and here's the clip.
If you look today, 7 out of the top 10, model builders and AI companies are using AMD products. That includes Meta, Oracle, OpenAI. Sam Altman was here with us today. Meta and Oracle were here. XAI, Tesla, to name a few. And when you think about, what they need, what they really want is the latest generation hardware that gets into the data center and then gets into serving production workloads as fast as possible.
All right, that's cool, Lisa. Now we know that you have a lot of customers, 9 or 7 or 8 big dogs customers as an AI chip buyers. And also I explained that there's a future of AI and the projection of AI until 2035 is going to explode. And the world is really thirsty for AI. And also I explained that we are still in the early innings of AI. Now, Lisa, what did you prepare for this? Let me show you what you did. This is insane, guys.
So we just recently announced our MI355 chip. This is our newest AI chip, and it is fantastic. It's the best inference accelerator out there in the market. And, if you look at what's happening in AI today, we're just seeing so many more use cases, John. Like, people are using AI everywhere. And so one of the most important things for our customers is to get more efficiency from their chips.
During the same interview, Lisa Su just released the new chip, which is amazing. The new chip is called MI355 and MI350X. Those two GPUs are 3 times faster than the previous GPUs that was released back in 2023, which are called MI300. And this will position AMD to improve its competitiveness footprint against its market-leading rival, which is NVIDIA. This is insane. Now to the most important part, which is why AMD will 2x or 3x or maybe 4x from here. First thing, guys, is the demand. The demand is huge. People want AI. If the technology is really good but nobody wants to use it, then there's no case. You're not going to make any revenue out of it. This is number one. Number 2 is the future. If you want to know the future of the world or how's the world shifting, look at or listen to the conference call of the big dog companies like Meta, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. They are all shifting towards AI. 40% of the S&P 500 companies, they mentioned AI the first thing in their conference call, which this says a lot, guys. If you want to know why Tesla will hit $662 soon, watch this video. I'm really bullish on Tesla and I think it's gonna 2x from here based on a couple of projects that I talked about in this video. Now that I hit 6 figures in my portfolio, let's hit the first 1 million, which is the 7 figures. Let's hit it together, guys. Like and subscribe, follow me, and let's see where the journey is going to take us in the upcoming year or 2 years. And also I'm going to be updating you guys about new stocks that I'm bullish at and I'm going to be investing at, and hopefully within 3-4 years, guys, we're gonna hit the first million together, guys. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe.